What is up, guys? Mega Matt here with another pickups video for the month of August. Got quite a bit of stuff here, so we're just gonna jump into it. Got some couple Facebook deals here with some DS games. I did trade the majority of them in. None of them were good. I did keep the two good ones that you don't normally see. They're kind of obscure. First one is Aliens Infestation. It's a Sega game. Haven't played this. This game goes for around, I think, around 30-40 bucks. So I'm gonna try it out. Hopefully it's good. And then the other one, which a lot of people I've it's just been talked up about. So I guess it's kind of short, but I'll have to check it out myself. But this is Infinite Space, another Sega game on the DS. Both of those are complete, and look forward to checking those out. So, like I said, there were some other games. I'm trying to think. I can't think off the top of my head. It was nothing as good as that. I think there were a few Mario games in there, like Super Mario 64 for the DS, but nothing too crazy. So, I got this deal in. It was a town about 20 minutes from here. Guy listed some games. He said he wanted $2 a piece. I picked the good ones out and drove over there and picked them up. So what we got for the PlayStation 2, I got Mortal Kombat Armageddon, Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance. For the GameCube, Mario Superstar Baseball, and it looks like this guy had a dog. It's kind of got a chewed label there, but this is in good shape and everything. So this game, which I've picked up in the past, this is like a Dark Souls, pre-Dark Souls game. This is Kingsfield, the Ancient City. Surprisingly, this still goes for around 40 bucks, which is crazy. This one is disc only, unfortunately, but Pokemon Coliseum. Got a copy of Super Smash Bros. Melee, and the funny part about this is it is complete. And he said he found another copy of it, disc only, so I've got 2 copies of that, so it's pretty crazy. For $2, I mean, can't go wrong with that. And then the last game, he said it was complete, however, it is missing the manual. It's okay, disc only is fine. You just don't see this pop up every now and then, but for PlayStation 2, we got Jurassic Park Operation Genesis. And it's like a Sim City kind of thing. You create your own park and everything. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's kind of a weird game, but definitely cool to find that, since that is still up there in price. Let's see. I did find some stuff at a garage sale. Lady posted she had games. Asked if she had some PlayStation 1 games. Surprisingly, I don't know why these go for 30-40 bucks a piece, but one of them goes for around 50-60, but I'm keeping these because I want to get all of them eventually. We got Namco Museum Volume 4 and Namco Museum Volume 5. I believe this one's like 50-60 bucks, just crazy. I don't even know why, because I don't even recognize some of the games on the back there. I don't know if I've actually played or not. The only one I really see is Pac-Mania. The other ones, not too familiar with. Pac-Land is on 4 here. Assault. Yeah, there's only like 5 games a piece on these, but it's just crazy how much these things go for. So it's like 1 and 2 are cheap, 3 is kind of pricey, 4 or what is it? 1 is cheap, 2 is kind of pricey, 3 is cheap, and 4 and 5 are stupid expensive. It's so weird. I don't know. It's kind of weird. Then I asked the lady if she had anything else. She brought out a Game Boy SP with a ton of games. They were all like kiddie games. However, she had these games. They were her daughter's, and she contacted her daughter, and she didn't want to part with them. However, she said she would if for $10 a piece. So kind of pricey. Some of these need new batteries, but you can definitely good titles here. So we got Pokemon Blue, Pokemon Red, as you can see a pattern developing here, Pokemon Yellow, Pokemon Silver, Pokemon Gold, and Pokemon Crystal, which is probably the best one out of all of them. So, yeah, kind of pricey, but her daughter didn't want to part with them other than that, so decided to take a shot on it. 3 of them do need new batteries, so I'll have to replace the batteries at some point. But anyway. Okay, moving along. I did find a thrift store find, which is kind of odd. This thrift store right by my house never usually has any games or anything, or if they do, there's nothing crazy. I must have caught them just as they were restocking or whatever, because I went there and they had a ton of games on the shelf. These were all, I think, $1.99 each, so can't beat that. So we got, for the original Xbox, Destroy All Humans 2. I already have this, Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. This is a disc-only game, which I'm looking for, but it's Star Wars Knights 2 of the Sith Lords. Looking for this game complete, but I have the disc now, so I can at least play it. Unfortunately, this one is missing the manual, but it does include the bonus disc, but Shenmue 2. This one also missing the manual, disc only, but for $2, Luigi's Mansion on the GameCube, and it's just a disc. However, this still holds its value. And then on another shelf, off a couple shelves down, I saw these, but no game with them. They're untested. I don't know if they work. I believe these were only like $2.99. These are the bongos for the GameCube for DK Bongo Jungle Beat, whatever. It's like a rhythm game type thing. Not, like I said, not sure if these work. I could not find the game to go with these, but hopefully I'll find the game and I can test these out. So, pretty good score there for a thrift store. More Facebook deal and then game store grabs, like always. This was like the right moment at the right time. I was looking on Marketplace and this just popped up. It was an N64 with 12 games, and she wanted $20, and that's it. I messaged her right away. I said, "You only want $20?" She said, "Yes." So I ran over there, picked it up. Unfortunately, all this stuff was really dirty. I ended up cleaning the N64 out. However, there was a lot of like corrosion on the board, so I couldn't really salvage it. So that was a bummer. However, it did have an expansion pack in there, and that's $20 on its own. So, I mean, this didn't look too bad. So I haven't tested it yet, but that was good. And then these games, which they were really dirty. The pins were really dirty. They did all clean up very nicely. But let me just go through them here. We got Virtual Chess 64. WCW versus NWO World Tour. Hey You Pikachu. Not one, but 2 copies. I don't know why. Of Pokemon Snap. The new Tetris. And some of the good ones. Bomberman Hero. Got your GoldenEye 007. And again, not one, but 2 copies of Super Mario 64. That's cool to see. And then probably the best game in the bunch, Killer Instinct Gold. So, like I said, all those games were 20 bucks. Like I said, the system was too bad the system didn't work out. However, still a fantastic deal. Okay, so now we get to the game store grabs. I don't know exactly. There's only a few of these I know when I got them, but I was in the store with my buddy and I saw this 3DS game. It was priced fairly cheap. I'm gonna give it a go. Don't know if it's something I'm into, but I'm gonna butcher the name of this. Hakuoki Memories of the Shinsegumi. Yeah, I have no idea what the heck that is. Looks interesting. It's like a story about some samurai, a samurai story of some sort. I'll give this a go, hopefully sometime. This game, this is a upgrade to a Mega Man game I have. When I found this game, I found this game at GameStop. It was a complete copy for the DS. It's when GameStop was selling retro games in their stores. However, the art on the outside had a hole punched through it. It looked like somebody took a pencil or something and punched a hole through it, so it was damaged a little bit. I found this complete, nice and clean copy at my game store, and it was fairly cheap, but it's Mega Man the Zero collection for the Nintendo DS. So really happy to get get this upgrade for mine, so I can swap this one out with the one that has the hole punctured in the artwork. So, and then this game I found, I don't have this, never played it. I never played this version. There's File 1 and this is File 2, but this is Resident Evil Outbreak File 2. Yeah, like I said, never played the Outbreaks of Resident Evil, so I don't really know much about them. Yeah, sorry. And then these last 3 games, which is pretty crazy. I was in the store and just talking to one of the employees who I know fairly well, and there was they had like stacks and stacks of games behind the counter, just all kinds. PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, 360, all that, and I'm like, what are all those? And he's like, oh, these are all still in transfer mode, which basically means they either need to be cleaned or they don't have prices on them. They need prices on them, then they can put them out on the floor. And he's like, if you want to look at them, you're more than welcome to look at them. So I just asked him for the PlayStation 1 games because I saw some good ones on there, and picked out 3 of them. So pretty cool here. This one I've never seen before, and this is a Tecmo game. Tecmo made some interesting, weird games, but this looks like a survival horror kind of game. This is called Tecmo's Deception, Invitation to Darkness. So, yeah, I don't know a lot about this game at all, but yeah, it just kind of looks like a strategy survival horror game type of thing, but it's made by Tecmo. It's kind of weird. And then this, I got another shoot 'em up. These games are not cheap by any means, especially the older ones on the PlayStation 1. But I do have store credit, so I used my store credit on this. But I got R-Types last month, but this is R-Type Delta. I believe this game still goes for around, I don't know, 70, 80 bucks, but I think it was only 40, which is still kind of pricey for a PlayStation 1 game. And then I saw this. So happy to add this to the collection. I've been looking for this for quite a while. Every time I find it, either the box is messed up or it's missing the manual or the game is bad or whatever, but this is a PlayStation 1 long box game. And from what I've heard, this is the best version of this game. It's been ported to many systems. Um, from what I've heard, though, I've heard that this is the best port of this game. Versus, I think the best port of it though is on the Atari Jaguar. However, on the Atari Jaguar, there's no music, I think, or no, was it no? I can't remember. Somebody was telling me that it has like no music or no sound, like they left it out. It's kind of weird. But it plays just like the PC version. Obviously, the PC version's the best, but this is the next best. But this is the long box version of Doom for the PlayStation 1. And like I said, when I normally find this, it's usually just the box is ripped up. It's missing the manual, but it even has the little foam insert to protect the game and everything. So I believe this was only like $12, so I mean really cheap for a long box version of PlayStation 1 games. So really happy to add that to the collection. And that's it. That's it, guys, for this month. Some good games this month. I appreciate you guys watching. Hopefully next month will be okay. I don't know. We shall see. But until next time, take care.